on the move, but not for long. Right here and right now.
Dollhouse that I put together all by myself. Let me repeat that. I put this together all by myself, except for these wooden pieces down here, like for the trimming in the house, that white part. That my dad had to cut. It doesn't say anywhere in the box that you need to cut, I don't think. It says one-step easy assembly, but it doesn't say you have to cut those pieces for the trim. But they said it's because people like having different styles, but he had to help me cut them, but I'm gonna have to put those together. But other than helping me cut that, I put this whole thing together by myself. And literally, I started off with no instruction booklet because we couldn't find the instruction booklet, and it was, oh my. And I'm painting those little, let me show you this. Let me show you this. The shingles for the roof, you have to put them on one by one. One by one. And everything you have to make yourself except for the doors. The doors come pre-made. Oh. And then you gotta paint everything. And I just glued together those and they're all drying. That's for the windows. And then you gotta make all the window stuff too. You see the railing for like the porch balcony, this part? I'm making that in the other room. Okay, I'm doing this in here, and that dollhouse is not going to be a normal dollhouse, because if I was making a normal dollhouse, then I'm just too weird to make anything normal. Oh yeah, I'm working on Harley. I'm making her outfit. She's topless, because her top is over here drying. Oh, I just did those a few minutes ago, before I started working on the dollhouse again. And for the porch, I have to make all of those hundreds of little things. I have to paint them. I have to like put them in here. I'm like, wait, let's see if I can do this with one hand to show you guys. Usually you put some in here. Usually you can put a few more. You take this, I think it's this side, and you rub them like that, and then they get white and painted. The only flaw I'm seeing so far is that I put them on this green stuff, and like if you lift up the ones, focus. If you lift up the ones that are like kind of dried on here, they have like a little green on them. Oh well, that ain't a problem. It's not a big enough problem for me to care about it right now. Just, I don't want them touching each other because I don't want them to be stuck. Oh yeah, what I was saying. I'm not getting that dollhouse for any normal dollhouse needs. I'm getting that dollhouse so I can make it Arkham Asylum. Like in Batman, I'm so weird. I've been Suicide Squad, like I saw it and I just fell in love with all that stuff, so, you know, that's why I got the dollhouse. I do not know where I'm going to put it because my room is crazy, but every time I get something new and crazy that I think I have no room for, like 2 more shelves, the catacombs for Monster High, everything, I always find room for it. I always move things to find room for it. Literally, one of my little dressers and a table is stacked on top of each other into my room. I don't know if I showed you guys that before, but that is literally what's going on in there. It's on an angle. Why do you go on an angle? It's so hard to do this with one hand. Let me show you guys this stackedness I have. Well, there's my piano. It used to be in my room, but it can't fit anymore because I have a million other things. Okay, I just watched this YouTube video of another guy who got this house, and he sounded like he had a southern accent. I don't know if you've seen that video, but like when you open the box, there's like these little pieces, and all those pieces, there's like literally so many, and they're all like so small and on top of each other, and it is like so panic attack inducing because you feel like it is just so much that, like, literally, like, you feel like you can't do it, but I told myself it's just wood and calm down, and after I did that, like, I put so much together, but my family watched a movie last night, but I wouldn't watch it because I, like, really wanted to work on this, but I was like, no, I can't watch it, I have to work on this, but, you know, I have all the pieces labeled. I hope the paint covers that up. But yeah, that was supporting that. When I was putting this up, I had a lot of stuff in here to like support it as it was drying. Because That was my plan. Oh, there's my sister's Poison Ivy doll. I don't know why it's in there. I put it there because I thought it looked cute. And the doors are cool. Those are the one thing that actually came built. Everything else you have to make yourself. Or put together yourself. Or cut yourself, which they don't tell you you're going to have to do, by the way. And look. Oh. Oh, yeah. Look at how cool this is. That is something you can get. Look at how big, how many rooms that has. Like, that would literally take forever. Ever to make. That is so big. I haven't seen that one in the stores. But that looks awesome. I would so want that, but I don't know if I'd be able to handle putting that together. I think I might. Like, this is honestly kind of fun. Like, I think it... Do you think if you, like, had a doll shop and you just had, like, a bunch of doll houses, people would buy them from you? Because I would make these and sell them. Because they are fun to make. But I don't like that you had to cut those pieces by yourself. Because I don't think I can cut those pieces by myself. Because my father did it. I mean, I could probably learn, but it's just annoying that it, like, doesn't. And none of these pieces are labeled, by the way. None of them are labeled. You have to just figure it out yourself. And so, like, this stuff is so cool. Like, wouldn't it just be so cool to have, like, a little store, like, full of doll houses that you make? And this has, like, spiral staircases. That is so cool. Oh, it's like a modern house. Oh, that's cool. Oh man, I want that. Except for they're like quite expensive. And I saw this one at the store. I know this one was at the store and the Beach Bungalow was at the store. Where was it? Classic Bungalow. Where's the Beach Bungalow? Beachside Bungalow. Bungalow? I don't know. Bungalow. On Thursday, we went to Hobby Lobby and we were like looking at this stuff and we were like talking about it. We were like, well, I was talking to my sister and like, well, we should get one that's like for an asylum. And then we were like looking at them. And then one of them was, I was like, how about that one? My sister's like, that looks like a retirement home. And I was like, oh, okay. And like, well, how about that one? She's like, well, that one looks kind of cool. I think we're like this one. This one's supposed to be a farmhouse, but it's going to be an asylum. I'm going to paint it all dark and scary. So, that's what we were talking about in the store, and this guy walked past. He's like, you guys are real funny, because I guess we were talking about turning a farmhouse into an asylum. That looks cool. Kind of reminds me of a church, though. I don't know. That's like City House. That is so cool. Oh, my sister liked these little log houses. That would be so hard to put together, though, because look at all those little pieces across. Okay, it looks like it'd be hard to put together, but honestly, it would probably be way easier than this. But, oh, that's like one little thing. That would be so cool. Like, it's like a store. Like, what if you just had like a whole giant like room that you just like filled with doll houses and it was like a town? I'm crazy. I don't know. Like, that's like so what I would want to do. But yeah, my sister also liked the lighthouse. Unfinished kits. What does that mean? Maybe you have to make it yourself. No. It's such a cool book. Like, it has, like, so many cool things. And I can't believe they make all of these. And that one's awesome. That one has so many rooms. I want one that has that many rooms. It's probably, like, $1,000. Like, I really want to know. Because this one was $120. But if you pay for the people, like, to put it together at the store, it's, like, $500. Like, the people put it together for you. And, like, when you first open the box, like, you really, like, you feel like you just want to go back and, like, pay for them to put it together. Because if you see that video with that guy, like, I kind of forgot, like, how my feelings are like that. But, like, it was so stressful. Like, you open it up and, like, everything's there. And you're like, oh, my God, how do I do this? But once you start putting stuff together, it just fits. Like, it was literally all over my floor. Like, it still kind of is, but I mean, like, way bigger pieces. It's kind of overwhelming. Oh, yeah, and I was having Torlai do aerial silks. Since I started taking aerial silks classes, I thought, why not practice with my dolls so I can see it visually carried out? She's not doing too much right now. But, you know, I am so glad. I'm getting closer to finishing, then I'm gonna have to paint it all. But I already started kind of technically painting. And then I gotta put all the windows together and paint those too. Darn. Alright, I was supposed to check online to see what color to do those things before I did them all white. Oops. Oh well. Well, it'll probably be fine. Oh yeah, and I got this really cute flower shop. It was for poison ivy, but I think it kind of got knocked down through all of my building of this yesterday. It's really cute, I promise. You'll see it set up someday. I really can't believe I got one of these because I've always wanted one for like years and years, but like I never actually like got one, and I thought they would be way easier to put together. Like maybe the railings would come together, or the windows would already put together, or like colored or something, but no, everything does yourself. Oh, I guess I kind of see on the box where you might have to cut it, because it says recommended fine-tooth saw, utility knife, masking tape, whatever. Masking tape. Oh yeah, and the instruction manual. It was so confusing because they told you to like tape this stuff. I was like, why would you want to tape this stuff? Like maybe to support it as you're putting everything up, but I just used stuff for it to lean on, and it turned out fine. I mean, the window. There's a ruler in there. I was gonna use the ruler, but I didn't actually end up needing it because nothing comes labeled in the front. They just tell you what everything is according to size. I just like did it one piece by one piece. Like I started with the floors, and then everything kind of just fit together. So I didn't actually end up needing this. And this ruler is so screwy. Like my sister is really trying to throw me off because you know how most rulers start at 0 and go to 1. This ruler starts at 1 and go to 2. So when you measure something, it's only like 3 inches. You think it's 3 inches, but really it's only 2. It's so messed up. She cut it off. Do you see that? Do you see that? I see that. You should probably see that. And alright, let's go back to the other room. I was actually working out before I grabbed my phone. All the paint's probably dry by now. Okay, here's something funny. Across the street, they're like building a house. I don't know if you can see that. They're like building a house, and my sister's like, the people across the street are building a house, which means you can build yours too. I was like, well, if they can build one like that, I guess I can build one like this. So, you know. Oh, it's dry already. Oh. This thing is crazy. It said if you go online, they'll give you like different color schemes that like recommend how to paint, or like paint ideas. Whatever it was, I'm gonna check. And I was really stressed out in the beginning, and like my sister was there, and I was like, I want to do this myself because she was gonna help me, I think, but I couldn't. Like, no. Like when you're there in like the moment, and there's literally like hundreds of pieces, like probably literally thousands, because there's hundreds of small there's probably like 1,000 small pieces, and then like 100 big pieces that go to the house that all together like make the thing. And when that's all there, all laid out in front of you, nothing labeled, you can't find the... Oh, my mom just said it's time to eat. Coming! I'm coming! But like literally, like it was so stressful, like I just said, nope, I'm gonna try to put this together myself. And so she left. But I mean, I did pay for the whole thing. My sister, she got something else at Hobby Lobby that was just so... I don't even know what to say about that little thing. It's like supposed to be to hold your glasses at night while you sleep, but it's like cute. But she doesn't have any glasses at night while she sleeps. She just liked it because she thought it was cute. And it was on clearance, but I do not even know. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you later. And bye. And maybe Harley will have clothes next time we see her. Lol. Bye.